The XRP community has been buzzing again, and this time it's not because of price charts or regulatory battles, but because of something far stranger. A new discovery shows that the official trademark for XRP carries the digits 589, while the Ripple Dollar trademark carries the number 985, which when reversed, once again reveals 589. For years, the number 589 has been a symbol in the XRP community, tied to speculation, to predictions of astronomical prices, and to the idea that XRP will one day anchor a global financial reset. Now, with these numbers appearing in official documents, the question arises, is this just coincidence, or is it a hidden marker of what is to come? XRP currently trades around $3.04, holding steady while Bitcoin hovers near $114,000 and Ethereum pushes $4,800. On the surface, the markets look like they're simply in another cycle, with Bitcoin dominance high and altcoins waiting for their turn. But beneath the surface, narratives are shifting. Figures like Trump advisor David Bailey have gone on record saying there will not be another bear market for Bitcoin in years, while era Trump has declared that Bitcoin is heading for explosive growth. At the same time, Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy continue promoting Bitcoin heavily. For many analysts, these statements are not bullish signs but warnings, suggesting that retail investors are being drawn in so that large institutions can offload their holdings. And if that is the case, then a major correction in Bitcoin is not only possible but necessary. And such a correction would open the door for a true alt season led by assets like XRP. Ethereum has already broken its old all-time high, but the move was modest compared to historical runs, climbing only about $200 beyond its previous record. The real explosive moves are still ahead, and many believe that altcoins will lead the next stage once Bitcoin finishes its correction. That is why the 589 number, appearing once again in official records, has captured so much attention. For many in the XRP community, it is a signal that goes beyond price, pointing toward the structural reset of the financial system itself. Looking deeper, the XRP trademark containing 589 is not the only piece. Ripple Dollar, Ripple's stablecoin project, carries the registration number 985. Reverse that, and once again you see 589. Combine these with patterns connected to key Ripple figures like David Schwartz and Arthur Brito, and the pattern becomes difficult to dismiss as random chance. Three separate documents tied to XRP and Ripple all contain the digits 589. Whether intentional or not, the symbolism is powerful. The meaning of 589 has always been debated. For some, it represents a specific price target, a dream of XRP trading at $589 per token. For others, it is a metaphor for the larger transformation of the global financial system. When we talk about XRP as a bridge currency under ISO 20022 standards, capable of connecting banks, central banks, and payment systems, the number begins to feel less like hype and more like a coded reference to change. A reset is coming, and XRP is designed to be the bridge when it does. Adding to this narrative, the Central Bank of Malaysia recently named XRP alongside Bitcoin as a potential replacement for cash and traditional bank deposits. This is an extraordinary statement from a national regulator, and it shows how central banks are beginning to recognize the practical utility of compliant digital assets. XRP is not just speculation. It is being considered as core infrastructure for the future of money. At the same time, institutional accumulation continues. Hedera whales just bought nearly 3 million tokens, positioning themselves ahead of regulatory clarity and ETF approvals. When you connect these dots, a pattern emerges. The 589 number tied to XRP trademarks, Ripple Dollar, and patents is not about coincidence. It is about signaling. It is about a financial system that is being rebuilt in plain sight. XRP is not just another cryptocurrency fighting for market share. It is one of the few assets fully aligned with ISO 20022 standards, designed to be interoperable with global payment networks, and now backed by regulatory frameworks being rolled out worldwide. This is why the 589 discussion cannot be dismissed as a meme or a fantasy. It is not just about a price target. It is a symbol for the financial reset, the transition into a system where XRP serves as the universal bridge currency. And while skeptics may dismiss it, history has shown that small details often carry the biggest truths. So while the market waits for the next correction, while Bitcoin dominance continues to be promoted by the same institutions preparing their exits, XRP continues to build quietly in the background. The 589 number is not about hype. It is about inevitability. It is about a new system that is already here, waiting to unfold. And when it does, XRP will be at its center.